Alright guys, welcome back to some more Satisfactory. So Loki is joining me again. He is back, however, at the waterfall cave.
Hello.
So do you have the walkway that's down across from the waterfall? The one that goes
Yes.
downward? Okay.
That's where I'm at now.
So go down that, and then follow the wall to your left, and you'll find that cave that I found the uranium in.
So just keep going left?
Well, like, you hug along the left cliff wall, and then there'd be a cave. It should have a waypoint marker. Probably says uranium cave or whatever.
You have lots of waypoint markers.
I know. I really can't wait till they get the stuff added in to organize those a little bit better. Like, just be able to turn them on and off.
Just the mini-map. I'll take it.
Yeah. But I did manage to get some researches and stuff done. I'm still searching the hard drive.
Okay, I see a cave with some weird rock formations out front.
That might be the one. I'm trying to remember from, like, nearly a week ago, so... But, yeah, so I unlocked the geothermal power. And so that is today's goal. Now, the issue is that needs, in order to make the geothermal power, I need 8 supercomputers. Now, how do you...
Okay, there's a bunch of mycelia.
Okay. Which means I need... Oh, the plastic, yeah. So that's one thing I need to work on, is getting the oil conveyor line more utilized, because we need a lot.
Yeah. Yes, we do.
Alright, so what do we need to... Damn it, I'm learning the controls. I keep apologizing for pausing.
Have you discovered quartz yet? A quartz deposit?
Okay, so I found no quartz deposit, but we had this... I found another SAM ore site.
Yeah. Okay. I found the uranium.
Yeah.
Your storage pod?
Oh yeah, it's irradiated. Everything in that area is irradiated.
I don't know that I can go through the cave.
Yeah, no, that's why I was saying I need to go back, because, yeah, the cave is kind of a little bit on the screwed side at the moment.
Yeah, let's see if I can combine the gas mask and a shitload of food. Is there a way through the cave?
It
or will I just get stuck and
doesn't
die?
get you really any closer, because then you have to go through like 6 other biomes, and I have no idea the direction. So I think if you go back the way we came, you'll get there a lot faster. Alright, so our fuel production seems to be exceeding these power plants thing, but that doesn't matter. Alright, I'm going to make a plastic producer thing, because I need some plastic. So, 1 oil refinery coming up.
You can cut around the uranium. And as long as you stay at the far edges, it doesn't seem to kill you instantly.
That's nice.
But towards the back of the cave, you get a little closer and it gets a little more toxic. But I was able to get through safely. Okay, good to know.
I think I have room. Yeah, there's no room on that other side. Trying to find a spot to place this oil refinery. Alright, let's try putting some more foundations down, maybe.
Okay.
Of course, all of those conveyor belts are in the way. Just figures.
I keep telling you to build the stacked ones.
No, it's the stacked line that's pulling the coal and the other stuff. It curves in just a tiny touch too much.
Oh. So you'd have to put a branch just to get it at the right angle?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I've had a couple of those. You could tear it down and rotate it and replace all of them, but it's kind of a pain to do that.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I think I made enough room for this refinery. Some weird frame lag today.
It might be because I'm in the cave.
Oh, is the clear... Oh, that's what I'm having clearance issues with.
What?
The pipeline that was filtering in the oil barrels was just having a little bit of issues with clearance. That's what it was.
Okay,
so
I see the house of the map.
Yeah, I think that's just the best
I got
way.
turned around.
Also, I unlocked the programmable splitter. So I'm
Nice.
excited to see those. So those take an entire supercomputer apiece, so let's not deal with that just yet.
Okay, I am trying to race my way back to your base through the frame lag.
Oh, that might be the cause of the frame lag, as we're in two different areas.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
I think it's because I'm chunk loading other areas.
And that's like a long way away from me.
Yep. Oh, please don't kill me, please don't kill me, please don't kill me. My weapon won't come out and I don't want to switch inventory while running. Oh, shit.
Why did I just hear everything go whoosh? Oh. No, it's fine. Oh, that was it setting down. Okay. Whew. Had me worried there for a second. It sounded like everything on my entire base shut down from lack of power because I took off the oil. The oil pipeline so I could add a new refinery to the supply chain. But it didn't.
Okay. I'm headed back to base quick as I can and hoping this poison field doesn't kill me fast enough.
Alright. Extra plastic, please. What is storage under? There we go.
I found a downed pod you haven't seen yet.
Oh, sweet.
Let me see if I have what it takes to open it.
Oh, I need to hook this up to power, don't I? That would make sense.
I wish you could deconstruct them. Power and 3 encased industrial steel beams, which I think I have everything necessary. Oh, you're going to be really, really happy with me. Guess what's also right nearby?
Another node of something?
A geyser.
Okay, that one might be a little far. There's actually 2 sort of near base.
Sure, but...
Alright, so now I have a source of plastic that's actually dedicated to being plastic, and so I don't have to keep stealing the plastic from the rest of these things.
Okay, I need a craft bench, but I don't have enough rods.
Plastic for a minute.
Crap.
Okay, there we go.
So I can't build a craft bench to make the materials to build a craft bench.
That's fine.
But I can build a car. No, I can't. Dang it.
Yeah, just put it down as a waypoint.
I did.
Oh, it'll be nice once we get all this oil, or all this coal stopped generating.
Yeah.
Have it, go only into the steel production.
Yep.
I also had a new modular frame blueprint, which is what I need to send off right now, since the pod came back. Let's see if that one is significantly cheaper to change my crafting pathway for it. Alright, so it needs these.
And now I have a ride back to base.
Nice. Alright, what is the alternate modular frame? So the regular ones are 3 and 6, and the alternative is, it requires the steel pipes rather than the beams. But it probably makes, more.
It does. If you look at it,
That's going to require a lot of rerouting, though, so I'm not going to worry about that one for right now.
Yeah, it's not a great one to automate. It's a great one to manual craft.
Yeah. Alright, let's see what our new recipe is. Do I actually have another hard drive in here? I do! Sweet, we're gonna get a lot of new recipes today. Alright. Alternate version of quick wire, which is half the deuterium but 2 copper.
Ick.
Especially considering my deuterium, or my quick wire is produced off-site, so I don't want to deal with that. Stators being produced with quick wire and steel pipes rather than their usual thing. That's maybe not bad.
Copper and steel pipes.
Alternate circuit board, 24 wire and some rubber. So I can use rubber in my circuit boards rather than always plastic. I'll do that one.
I would have gone with the stator, but...
Honestly, the stator production I've got so well in advance, like...
Sure.
Like, I don't need the motors. Like, I'm not using them as fast as I'm producing them.
True.
Okay, so I need to go grab some computers off of my computer production thing, and then I need to see about making the rest of this stuff.
Do you know where your quartz deposit is?
I don't know if I have a quartz deposit.
Okay. We should keep an eye out for one, because the next update, quartz is going to be one of the main resources we want. It's going to become one of the important resources, I guess.
Yeah. That makes sense. Wait a second, are you? Oh, you're rubber. Okay.
I am back at base, finally.
Oh, that took you way... It took me an entire episode to get back to base.
I ran. I just pointed myself at the home icon and ran through the cave.
Yeah, that works.
Yep.
All right, so I've got.
If you're not interested in finding stuff, you can make it pretty quick.
Yeah, my problem is I enjoy finding things.
I know.
And I get distracted by
shinies. Do it off
shinies.
Camera, so
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay, so I need to make the supercomputers, make the AI limiter, and the high-speed connectors. All right.
And I've got you 8 more overclocking cores, because you needed 8 more on top of your 58 or 56.
Yeah, like, they were really important early on, but now I pretty much would have to tear the entire factory down, build the alternative recipe factory, and then figure out how I need to overclock.
Do you have any berries?
I have 19 on me.
Okay, dump them in a storage chest somewhere.
Yep. Making some more survival stuff.
Since I've got all the other ingredients, I was gathering them on our way back. I might as well make some more.
Check those boxes. Do I have any more plastic?
I have 100 on me.
Oh, actually, I'm not short on plastic. I need more wires. All right, I'll go get some cable.
Which wires?
The cable. That's fine. I know I have those. Those
right
are...
here.
Oh.
I have some.
Perfect.
From our many misadventures building parachutes.
Yeah, and I also have like 10 billion cable in a storage container.
Yes, but I'm standing on it right here.
Oh, and you said there was plastic in that one as well?
Yes.
Perfect.
We now have 21 medical inhalers.
Did I just put that backwards the other way? Oh, damn it. I was expecting the other inventory to be on the right, so I just took my plastic out of my inventory and was like, where did my plastic go? Supercomputers, 8.
Okay. Important equipment goes in this chest. Means bullets go in here. Mystery equipment goes in this chest.
Oh. It's 8 supercomputers per geothermal. Well, I'm going to have to wait for some more plastic and stuff to back itself up then. But we can get one of these geothermal generators down, and there's a geyser right next to base.
I figured out a use for alien organs, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So you can feed them into the biogenerator.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a better use for them, but that is one use I have found for them.
I'm gonna hold on to them because that sounds like it might be like armor or something, or who knows.
Oh
Like,
no, the carapace.
and they're a pain to get. You can't automate them, so I'd rather not feed them into an automated thing.
No. The biogenerator's attached to the side of your house.
Yeah, I know. Oh, well, it's not automated, but yeah, I see what you're saying. All right, so we have a geyser right nearby home. Where is it? Aha, it's over here.
Okay, parachutes go in the equipment chest. Especially since they don't do me a damn bit of good. I'm gonna put food here. Actually, food will go in the equipment chest.
There we go. Clean the area out a little bit so I...
Concrete here.
Oh, I thought the geyser was attacked. Like, I thought I was getting attacked when I heard the geyser go off behind me. Alright. One geothermal generator. It just kind of sits there, I guess, whichever way it wants to sit. What does this look like?
Yeah, it's non-specific.
Oh, wow, that thing looks awesome.
Yes, it does.
Alright, then I just need to basically just string some wires back to base with it. And then I need to make 8 more supercomputers.
I have some supplies for that, by the way.
Why is it so dark? Wait, did they add weather? No, I just somehow got into the shade. Alright.
Okay, so do you have a biofuel production plant?
Yes. It is currently accepting leaves and wood.
Okay, where?
It is up the hill to the west.
Because I'm going to put a stack of leaves behind, because those do have a use in making fabric.
Oh, leaves are no problem to get.
I know. But I don't want to burn all of them. Bauxite. Deuterium comes with me.
There's also like 10 chests around base that have
I know I'm
leaves
organizing.
in them. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if I can find the biofuel facility.
It's up over next to me right now.
Towards you?
Yep. And then you can get hooked in... I probably should put you into a main line connection rather than on one of my side connections. Boom. Alright, now the power system should be ridiculous. Oh yeah, that's a decent boost.
Okay, which one's this one? This is the leaf one. This is the wood one.
Alright, so now I'm going to disconnect the coal power plants because we have that geothermal generator that's producing probably more than all of them individually.
Yep.
I'm going to disconnect it, but I'm going to let it run through the last of its storage so I don't have to deal with whatever's in storage for it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm fixing this pipe.
And then we can start taking those apart. And then I think I'll just put more gas generators up here because our gas production is better. I don't know. Okay, so I need to go get a lot more cable. And I think that's all I should need for the supercomputers. So, let's take the geothermal generator off, and then we'll put supercomputers onto that list. Which one of you is cable? You are. I don't need to top off stacks of that. I do need to top off a stack of that. How am I I doing on plates and things? I'm good.
It's a good thing they don't have power limits on these things. Like, you can only run so much power over a power line.
Oh, yeah, that would be really hell to have to organize the power system like that.
Yep. Dang it, you swiped all the stuff.
So, what do I need for 8 supercomputers? I need...
Zinc, battery, silica.
A lot of plastic. Alright, let's see how much my plastic is and how much plastic I can steal from the computer production facility. The good news is I can always increase my oil production by another 50%, which I think I might want to do.
Yeah.
Just so that way I can keep making more and more refineries to actually consume what's being given from it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is a big tech increase, and I'm not exactly using it to its fullest.
Yeah.
I'm barely outproducing that. Oh well, that's fine. And then I'm needing to get up. Ooh, what the hell? Oh, well that's, concerning.
What?
Seems like my, quick wire is getting consumed as fast as I'm producing it, so I may need to get a new quick wire source, because we're using it for so many things now.
Just do the double, or the
Oh, the better...
faster generator.
Yeah, I've never upgraded that, yeah. Alright.
Yeah, most of the time you don't need to, but if you hit a point where you do, upgrade it.
Yep, I'm going to do geothermal power first, and then I'm going to upgrade that. Because I think it's the only, like, there's not really good Caterium deposits around.
Yeah. Okay,
well, if there's a second one, I might just make a second base.
Oh, you've got another Caterium deposit?
There's another one, but it's farther away than my current one. So
what?
And we already have a complete assembly line working for the current one. So
True.
Okay, now let's make the AI limiters and high-speed capacitors. God, supercomputers are a pain. I need to get an automated supercomputer going, but...
Yep. Okay. Where I'm standing, I have some ingredients for you. The third chest from the left.
Alright. I will grab it in a minute. What are the ingredients for?
Supercomputers.
Oh, are high-speed connectors some of that stuff?
No, but computers and circuits are.
Which chest?
Third from the left.
Third from the left, so middle. Oh, excellent, because I was... Wow, that's, okay. I didn't realize we had that many of them.
Yep. I don't know why they're all down here, but they were.
Okay, so what do we got for quick wire in these cases? I think I just grabbed a whole bunch last time, and that's why they're all down here.
Quick wire?
Yeah, do we have any quick wire down here?
I have some 64.
It's not going to be enough.
Thin chest.
Alright, so before we can upgrade this thing to get another geothermal power plant, we're going to need to make a mining rig 2. So what does a mining rig 2 take? Oh, I see this little other controls for supercomputers on the to-do list. That's really nice. Clear list. Miner Mark II is going to require... Okay, so I need to make 4 concrete pipes.
Concrete beams, you mean?
Yeah. Well, the encased beams.
Yes. Check the second chest from the left. I don't have the beams, but I have parts.
I think I can just straight up craft them.
Okay.
I don't think they're that... Oh, yeah, I've got enough material to make 40 of them. I only needed 4.
Okay.
Alright, well, I'm gonna
Throw
go...
the rest in the second chest.
Yep. I'm gonna go revamp the other thing.
Okay.
The Caterium deposit, because we need a bunch of it. And then eventually these coal power plants will shut down on their own accord from lack of coal. The coal is now wonderfully backed up on the steel production, so we actually could expand steel production. It's always nice when, like, you know, things are being produced excellently.
Yep.
You don't have to worry. One of these days, I'm going to figure out how to get rid of these gas plants, though. One of these days.
One of these days, they will give us the ability to get rid of the gas plants.
Yeah. But I'm happy with just having geothermal power hooked up to base, because that is just free power.
It makes a difference.
Yep.
Just a little difference.
And one of these days, maybe we can actually explore that giant barrel tree forest without the fog.
No.
I'm hoping the next update optimizes the fog a little bit, because it's the only thing in this entire game that really kills my frames.
They won't.
Alright, so it looks like this storage
It's
unit...
a feature.
Yeah, it's coming in and going out exactly the same rate, so it's pointless to have... We're not overproducing anything's capacity yet. Okay, so let's see what we're going to need to do to handle this. Are you guys overclocked or no? But I'm probably going to need... Alright, so you're 15 in, 15 out. You're 15 in, 15 out. And you're 60 out. Okay, so I'm going to need to split it and then re-merge it. Now let's start by just disassembling it. Gets me my miner back. And then we'll put down the tier 2. And we're just going to have to take apart this entire procedure rig because I didn't make enough room. I was not expecting to have to ever, you know, increase the production of Caterium.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's why I
Ah,
ship
crap.
the Caterium ingots to my base, because you can ship 6 times as fast if you ship the ingots.
Yeah, but I'm not hitting conveyor belt limit yet, so...
Yeah. You will. Don't worry. That can be arranged.
Okay, miner Mark II. Then
I was
we
wondering
need
where all my
a
beacons went.
Splitter.
I put the beacons on the hotbar and it looked just enough like the sword. I was like, I swear I had like 20 beacons. Where'd they all go? Because I was using them instead of the sword.
Yep, that would do it. Alright.
Okay.
Been so
Now
long.
your
I need a
storage chests by
smelter?
base are
Yeah.
organized.
Nice.
I gotta go look for the 1,000 other ones that you've got scattered around.
Yeah, there's some over by the old truck stop area. Next to where the steel mining thing is, and the conveyor belt loops over that way.
Mm-hmm.
Those mostly just have coal and shit in them, but there's some that are like biomaterial and stuff like that.
Yep. I'm organizing, so it doesn't matter what they have in them.
Is it another Canarium mine? No, it's an iron mine. If only that was copper, I could use that better quickwire recipe. Actually, is there copper right nearby? I might actually consider doing it, yeah. Not 4 miles. 440 meters that way.
What about to the other one? Oh crap, this is gonna end badly. Just fell into a poison field, and I'm gonna die.
No!
Not that it matters all that much, but... Oh, thank God, I just barely had enough. And got a Mercer Sphere out of it.
And then constructors to put these together.
Now if only we could figure out what the Mercer Spheres are supposed to do.
I'm sure it's going to be like some super high-level tech. Probably some like AI-related thing or something.
Could be. Now how do I get back up to the base from this pit that I just fell in? Ooh, dang it! I need a beacon! There's a cave over here. It's blocked off by the stones that we can't break yet.
Oh. That's a cool discovery. Alright,
Right
then...
next to your base.
Oh, wow.
Like, I took a wrong turn, fell off a cliff, and here it is.
Well, it's never a bad thing to have nearby fun exploration things. Alright, conveyor
No,
merger.
I just gotta figure out how to not get killed by things on the way back. Because there's 3 of the low-level doggies.
Alright, so then we hook you up to power. This power system is more than sufficient to handle this.
Why is your base surrounded by death?
Actually, I need to see if this power system is enough, or if I'm going to have to hook you up to main power. It is. Alright, so I don't have to worry about anything else. That one coal generator is still capable of handling all of this. You're producing Caterium ingots. You're producing Caterium ingots. You're producing quick wire. And you're producing quick wire.
Your base is surrounded by death. I hope you know this.
Yeah, it's a little unsafe in several directions. Alright, quick wire production has been doubled. And do I have any other alternate quick wire recipes? No. Good. Alright. So we now should have a much greater store of quick wire eventually showing up at base. We'll see.
At least I got some paleberries out of the excursion.
Nice. I love this gel pit! Blub, blub.
I know, they were a fun idea. Okay. Back to my not dying exploration.
So it's not a cave we can explore till dynamite.
Yep.
Damn.
Which I'm thinking means until this next update.
Yeah, they were adding... I don't remember what... I think it was either quartz or sulfur or both, maybe?
Quartz and sulfur is what the roadmap online said.
Yeah, then that would be what we'd need. That'll be nice.
And production... No, that's concrete production. Okay. I haven't seen any storage chests yet. I may have cleaned up a couple of them already. No, there was one by an elevator by... There you are. The space ladder. That one's empty, so I'll take it out.
Yeah, it's over here next to me, the other two. Or other 3 that needed to be dealt with.
Yep.
Oh, I completely forgot. We never made jetpacks.
We didn't forget, we just didn't care.
Yeah, it's something to screw around with.
Okay, that is a full chest of coal.
There's 5 more coal right there.
You suck.
Sorry. I gotta go stick all these leaves and crap into my biofuel generator. I'm glad I left that up, because I knew I'd have to clean out, you know, forests and stuff more as I was building.
That's the thing. I keep it just because otherwise you end up with stacks of leaves. And it's useful to have them for the chainsaw and stuff.
Yeah.
But otherwise they're useless. Okay. Where is the biofuel generator now? Now I'm lost again. You have a confusing base.
It started out organized.
Sure it did. I totally believe you. I have seen your crap shack.
Yep. It'll do that. Alright, add to to-do list.
Ugh,
Oh.
you haven't upgraded to the stackables.
Which one?
All of your conveyor belts are still on the posts that you can't walk through.
Yeah, it's just I'd have to basically redo the entirety of the base to do the stackables, so...
I blame you.
It's a long-term upgrade project. And who knows, they might come out with even better stackables or something.
Endless amounts of blame.
Okay, so quick wire is still the limiting factor keeping me from the last of these supercomputers. But there's an easy way to fix that. I'm just going to take the quick wire stuff and break the connection for a minute to let it back up a bit so I can take some.
You have a shitload of biofuel, by the way.
Yeah, biofuel, like, because it doesn't, like, I don't need to do anything with it because I had to manually stick it in the generator, so it's not like I can even have an automated generator eating it or anything.
Mm-hmm. Do you have coal stored anywhere? Yeah, head over to the coal generators then.
There is coal stored. It's, yeah, over by the generators. Just stick it in the back one and it'll filter through, and then when it runs out, we'll disassemble everything. Alright, where's my quick wire input? Over this way? Yeah, there it is.
You just cut the feed to the storage boxes.
Yeah, that way it'll just drain that and eventually be fine again.
Oh, so one thing. Have you hooked up your other generator yet?
No, I need to get more quick wire so I can make the connectors to make the supercomputers to make the next generator.
Okay. So, one of the things I discovered, those things are programmed to take precedence over every other generator. What that means is if they're active, every other generator will turn themselves off.
Unless they're needed beyond the base. Okay.
So there's no harm in having all the other generators up and running and powered because they won't consume fuel until they're needed.
Okay. I would just rather have all of the coal going to the other thing rather than going into those coal generators, because that way I can get a better picture of how my coal consumption is going.
Well, considering you've got the...
also, the oil is... I'm not even using enough of it,
fuel,
yeah.
Yeah, that one will replace all your coal.
And like I said, I can still stick another oil well down over in that deposit and feed that on the conveyor belts. They just are so backed up, I don't want to triple overload the thing.
Okay, you go there.
Let's see, do I have a craft bench up here somewhere? I think I did.
If you did, you may have to...
There we go. I'll just
hunt for it for a little
craft
bit.
one and put it up against this rock. Basically, I'm just filling them in so that way I don't have to run back places every once in a while.
You have a disturbingly small number of summer sloop and other relics.
It's because I'm not intentionally collecting them and going out of my way for them since they have no use.
I know.
Because then it'll be a fun adventure when I actually do need them.
I know. My starter world, I collected everyone I could get my hands on, and I had like 20 of each.
Yeah. Alright. That'll get me enough high speed. Oh, nope. I need another 52 quick wire. Then I'll be good. Boom. Okay. So now that the quick wire is sufficient, I can put you down here to connect to that and restore the flow of quick wire into the computer manufacturing system. And then I'll be able to see if it's actually backing up or if I'm consuming it as fast as I'm producing it, and we need to add a second quick wire source to the area. Okay, and then we make 8 supercomputers. Ooh, and my research should be done. Nice. And then we can go journey down into the canyon and set this up. I'm gonna need more wire. Stop off at the cabling. I need to remember I can't just fling myself off the cliffs with reckless abandon with these boots. Like, I still have to pay a somewhat attention to what's, you know, deadly height.
Yeah, they're not perfect, but they do help. They make it hard to kill yourself at the very minimum. The problem is they do not make it hard to injure yourself almost to death.
Alright, so, shall we go on an adventure? Not a huge adventure, but it's just down the way.
Where to?
The geyser that is over in the canyon, over this way.
You've got all the parts?
Yep, I've got the geothermal generator, and then we'll just hook the wires back up when we come back, because I'm not exactly sure what the best way of getting back is.
Okay. Nice thing is you can just point yourself at your home beacon once we get there and just straight line it.
Okay, so here's a canyon. So we can put a power pole here.
Why is it down in the middle of here?
It's down in the canyon by those waterfalls.
Ugh. Just tell me you built a staircase or a bridge. No.
No, because the last time I explored, I just there's a path down, I think, over that way more. But yeah, there's a nice little ramp if we just go up.
You were
to the west
failing
of it.
in your construction duties.
All right, well, I'll build one now. Let's get a foundation down. We'll just do ramps. I like the walkways. I didn't like them at the beginning because they were a little fiddly, but now that I'm used to them, they're much nicer.
Mm-hmm. Now that we're not using vehicles for anything, because the boots are better.
Yeah. There we go. And one geothermal generator. All right, what's that? Which way looks the coolest with this? Like that. Boom. God, I love how cool these things look.
Oh, you haven't even seen the best part. Oh, wrong side. Come up to the other side.
What's the best part?
Oh, darn it. Not this one. Okay. Oh, just one of these. It's not this one, it's the oil one. You can climb all the way up. It's massive.
Ah. Nice. Alright, and then our next one...
So hit E on it.
Alright, so there's one 500 meters that way. That's actually near oil. Oh yeah, I think I saw that geyser when we were near it. Oh yeah, what do we need to hit E for?
Just go look at it. Hit
Configure. Does produce power, check power pole instead. Early access, alright.
However, go look at the power pole.
Yeah, we should be sufficiently over. Oh, hey, look, there's a rock there. Oh, yeah, it's 200. It's not hooked up to the system yet.
Yes.
What's behind this rock, I wonder? We will never know.
Yep. Oh, wow, we're right next to base from here.
Yeah. Like I said, it's just down the way. I was exploring this canyon and I stumbled across the geyser.
You suck. Mine was not nearly this close. Of course, I just skybridged it.
Yeah.
Okay. Power pole goes here. And then... So I'm standing at the next closest power pole. So just get as far as you can. Can't... Oh, this one's overloaded.
Yeah. It's easy
Break
to fix.
This.
We'll just put...
Nope. Connect it.
We'll just hook that miner up to the main line and then connect this in there.
Oh. Okay. I disconnected one.
I always break the one that's the farthest cable, just because it looks nicer with the shorter lines.
Okay. And now look at your power.
Oh, wow, we are double what we need. Holy crap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so as soon as those coal ones shut themselves down, then we can disassemble all those and we'll have more build space.
So here's the problem. Because of how it's set up, they may never shut down now.
That is a fair point. Let's see if they're even working.
You're better off dismantling them and piping all the extra coal elsewhere.
Alright, if I have to.
You don't, but...
No, let's do clean energy, or slightly less dirty energy, because we're still running oil, but...
Yep. Hold up, hold up. No, I wanted to see its production percentage. Oh, well.
Oh.
Okay.
You should be able to see it on the graph to see what it goes down to.
I can't load it now. Certain area... Oh, there it goes. This pole works. Yeah, not bad.
Alright, so now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this belt. Dump all the coal in my inventory. Okay, apparently I have way more coal in my inventory than these things can handle.
Yes. I was going to build a couple more storage containers for that reason. Okay.
Okay, maybe we don't need that many. I only have like 10 stacks of coal.
You haven't broken all the belts yet.
Yeah, but they're not going to have that many. They might have a stack or two on them total. Just one more storage unit should be sufficient.
You don't realize how much I have on me. I've been trying to find storage for them.
Now the question is, where do we feed it in? Probably have to be upstream, like right here.
Okay.
It's gonna look ugly, but we can always disassemble this when we're done. Okay, so we need to get, that down into another merger. That goes that way. Oh, nope, that's backwards. There we go.
Too steep. Put a stackable, right there.
Yep, and then there we go. And then that will slowly drain and merge from these two into that.
Yep.
Which no longer goes into them, so then once they're empty, we can remove it, and then we'll be good.
Let me, while I'm at it.
Oh, just save us one connection. Yeah.
Just remove a merger that will cause it to go slower. Because that's something I've discovered. The mergers cause the feed to go a little slower while it processes. If it's not actually accepting from multiple inputs.
Okay, makes sense.
So. But yes, this way we will be emptying the whole thing as fast as we can.
Yep. Oh, look how much free space we have. I think I'm going to just make this into more oil refineries to try and deal with some of that extra oil.
Yeah.
Because we need a ton of plastic production, and I don't know if we need rubber for anything, honestly, anymore. I have the ability to use rubber to make circuit boards, but honestly, I think I just have one thing on rubber, and that's more than enough to meet our needs. Ooh,
considering
we have a new
how
recipe.
few things are going to need these high-level materials for now,
Yeah.
until we see the new update and find out what we need, let's not re-architect too much yet.
Yeah. Okay, so 3 new recipe choices. I have the quick wire and steel pipe stators. I'd rather not use quick wire for more stators, because I don't have enough stuff that's using the copper wire. I've got the iron ingot that's made from iron and copper ore, which is just less efficient.
It might be more efficient because it will produce more iron.
Right, but I kind of have my copper going, and I don't want to revamp it. So the other one is encased industrial beam using pipes and concrete. I don't think that's going to be a better one. It's just an alternative one, but...
Wait, you have a cave next to your base.
Oh, yeah. That's where I found the first of the summer wells. The S's.
Summer sloop.
Summer sloops, that's what it is. It's just a little tiny cave. It's nothing big, but I was like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Also, you know it those glowy mushroom things give you mycelium?
Mm-hmm. Like, literally every tree or every mushroom in this entire gigantic forest gives it, so...
Yeah. See, I wasn't so lucky. I had to go a lot further to find my first one. On both of my bases. Oh, too far. I jumped, and rather than just jumping at normal speed, it jumped and launched me like a cannon.
Ah. Okay, so... Question is, now what should we do? I think I'm going to crank up oil production.
I am going to go steal a crap ton of concrete and a crap ton of steel beams, unless you get the pipe recipe researched soon.
Oh, I can just do that right now. But, we'll have to see about the, which one is actually better. Alternate encased steel beam. Oh. Alright. I haven't had to make screws in, like, ages.
Just steal some.
No, it doesn't take that long to make.
Okay.
Hey, perfect. I actually made 150 by hand, so that doesn't even waste my time.
Okay.
Alright, so, the old method was 4 steel beams and 5 concrete for 1. The new method is 10 concrete and 18 pipes for 3. And the pipes get produced 1-to-1, whereas the beams get produced 3-to-1. Holy shit, that's a huge savings. That's 50% less steel and 50% less concrete. Alright, maybe I should change the factory over for that, then. We only have steel beams being produced in one place. But we have a whole bunch of things that are shuttling the plates the wrong way.
I know, don't mess with it right now.
No, I'm messing with it.
The whole reason I'm doing it, though, is because that's what you make the next tier of belts with. And so I wanted a small stockpile of the encased industrial beams.
Yep, so the only thing... Get rid of this. So this should be the only machine producing the steel plates from now on, because I think everything else needs the beams, and it's already backed up all the way, so that's fine with me. So that's going to get consumed.
Oh yeah, I never finished this walkway. Oops.
Alright, so...
Or did I? Yeah, I finished it. Okay. I just never dismantled the old one.
So what is taking so long on this thing? Alright, I'm just going to drain this production line then. Because if I can get encased industrial beams overloaded, that'll fill everything downstream better, so...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but what's using them?
The only, the computer manufacturing thing?
Nope.
Because we have the alternate recipe, yeah, for the computer manufacturer. Oh no, that's the heavy modular frame maker.
Ah, the heavy modular frames. Okay.
And it's actually not, it's limiting not by the heavy beams.
Yep.
Oh shit, and our shunt for the extra pipes is also backed up all the way.
Like I said, you may want to just leave it alone for now, because we're actually doing pretty good.
No. Everything needs its own place. We'll just put some temporary storage over here, and this is going to be for the excess beams. Because now we're going to be vastly overproducing what we can handle for the beams.
Yep.
The question is, can we fit a splitter in somewhere? Right here. Logistics. Conveyor splitter. Approaching a clearance. Okay. Okay, we can weave this. This is fine. We can weave this. We'll go... That's too steep. We go... Okay, that can go in there, and then this one can go to there? Yeah, there we go.
Be really careful standing on any of the oil lines. I might have improved them slightly.
Oh, you went for Mach 4s on the oil lines? Okay, that'll work. Because we needed the Mark 4s. Okay, there we go. Now the steel being produced... Wait, hold on. Oh, shit, this thing's producing it as well. That's why it never ran out. Alright, you stop producing ingots, you start producing rods.
Okay, so all the way from the first oil storage to all of the consumers of oil are Mark IV.
Nice.
Which, holy crap, they fire you like a cannon.
Alright, and I'm working on... Oh, no.
What?
Okay, let's change this recipe over to the alternative encased beam. And now I have to pick up the steel bits from these conveyor belts that are merging from the old production stuff. Damn it. So I switched over the production thing, figuring, okay, when the conveyor belt comes through, it'll clean itself up to be only the pipes. But the problem is there's some residual beams sitting on the belts that I need to pick up before it will smoothly flow together. There we go. Alright, so this is producing now 6 beams. Wow, only 6 beams a minute. That's still pretty bad. I'm going to overclock this thing. Because it's got backup on all kinds of fronts. Where are my overclockers? I'm going to double overclock it. It's not like the power is an issue. The encased steel beams, because we need to get a stockpile of them going. And
yes.
They only produce 6 a minute, so it's not exactly a great source currently.
No.
It's definitely worth double overclocking it.
Okay. I also added an extra storage unit for plastic.
Mm-hmm.
Because we had a couple of just stray personal chests sitting around full of plastic. And then to fill it, I upgraded all of its belts to Tier 4.
Okay.
So, your dead-end plastic over here on the end is producing a ton of extra.
Nice.
The hell was that?
200%. That should help keep up with some of that. The concrete's never going to get kept up with, but at least it'll now consume 72 steel pipes a minute. And that'll produce a good number of the encased steel beams.
I'll be right back.
And I can actually finally upgrade my storage now because of that. Because now that I have the encased steel beams being produced at a rate that's going to be sufficient. Sweet. There we go. Now those lines cross a little bit less, so they look a little nicer. Now we're producing a lot more beams than we have anything we can handle. Is this actually consuming more beams than it's being produced? That's consuming 72 a minute. This is producing only 15 a minute. Oh. So what we can do is have another splitter and a merger. And really just send these things all over the damn place. Or, you know, this can just be dedicated over here. Yeah, that's a better way to do it. Because this is consuming 16 a minute. Oh, you know what? I can put this back to 100% clock speed. Ah, the regular modular frames are our slow point on this one now.
Nice.
And then for these ones, I can put a conveyor merger, so we actually have 3 things filtering into that. So that way the steel production is being utilized. Where's the connection there? Alright, even more pipes going in there, so this thing should now... It's not going to be overloaded, but it'll at least be a little bit more backed up. And we're still vastly outproducing the number of steel pipes needed over here. So we need to figure out how to bump up modular frame production. Now, what was our new recipe for modular frames? Hey, it uses pipes. What was the old one? 3 and a rod. Okay, so we now need to shuttle our excess pipe production. Wait a second. Do we have 2 pipe ramps going up to different places and then coming back together? No. Yes. Yes, we do. Okay, so those pipes are going there, and some of those are going to long-term storage. Honestly, I can disconnect that long-term storage and have both of them feed up here. Yeah, let's do this. And then I can just disassemble that entire line. So, you need to go away. You need to go away. You are going to become a merger. There we go. Now, twice as much as going up that way. Disassemble this entire line. We had this weird system over here that was like splitting and then remerging and then trying to do the smart splitter thing, and now we don't need that. So we get rid of this, get rid of this. That, I think, connects to up there. This goes into a storage thing, so we'll leave some of these connections. Yeah, we'll leave it down to there. And then we just have an open belt. Sweet, so we can now feed another product through by the space elevator should we ever need to. And then I'm gonna get rid of this belt going up. So from here. Sweet. Loki's going to be happy, because we're actually getting rid of some of the wasted belt line. Okay, now I need to
Liza
go there.
blasphemy.
I mean, so basically, because everything can now run off the pipes rather than the plates for steel, I'm merging everything together and then splitting it off up here into all the different things that need it. The question is, can I even fit a splitter here? That doesn't seem to have an issue. And then... Oh, Nope, that wasn't close enough. Damn. Okay. So now all of the pipe production lines are unified into one giant line that will just send it to wherever it needs to go as it's needed.
That will work.
And then I just need to deal with this. Encroaching something else's clearance. That's usually my issue with everything in this game. There we go. Ugh, that looks kind of ugly. Let's see, what do we got up here? This is a splitter that is splitting for no apparent reason. Then maybe put this over here. There we go, that looks nicer. So now it's not clipping through the other conveyor belt. And this stator production thing is working nicely. Now, what was my alternate stator recipe? Oh, and I think I passed on that one. Rotors
You
were
did,
actually...
because it was Caterium.
Yeah. Rotors we're actually getting a little backed up on, which is beautiful. That means the motor production is pretty much capped out itself to what it needs to be. And eventually this line is going to be consuming... Let's see, actually, what does this consume a minute? 18 steel pipes per minute? Yeah, then this should receive most of the steel pipe production. Honestly, I kind of almost need to rewire all of this as well. You know what? That's what I'm doing. All the steel pipes are going to get unified and then split. I feel like that is the smarter solution to this. Which means I need a steel pipe input line up here. Ah, I love sitting here and, like, refiguring a factory. Just fixing up how it's set up and ordered. Problem is, this thing is full.
I've got an assembler robbing your storage facility for now.
For what?
To build the encased steel beams.
Oh, they don't really need to be robbing it. Which way are you building it? With the pipes or the...
Pipes.
Because, I mean, I've got encased steel beams backed up over here.
I know, but I've just got an extra one so that we have plenty to build belts out of.
Alright, rob it from the plates rather than the pipes.
Why?
Because the pipe one no longer has an input.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, I guess it could have an input if I ran the excess thing from here down to there. Okay, let's refigure this. Put another splitter up here. This one... feed into this one, which feeds into that one. Cool. Alright, so we now have actual surplus pipe production room up here. And then I've got these 3, and then... So I've got 5 different pipe-producing steel production lines, all feeding into... So 5 would be 60 per minute, feeding into something that consumes 18 per minute, and something that consumes 72 a minute, so it's actually not consuming it. It's consuming more than's produced.
I can switch it over to the plates, it's just a waste of steel.
I mean, honestly, I don't need the pipes really for much of anything. Disconnect the front thing from the back thing, and then drain the back one. That way we at least have one storage unit full of them.
Of which?
Actually, no, just drain the pipes. Drain the pipes from down there, yeah.
Okay.
Because I have a extra pipe storage up here now, which will eventually need to be rerouted back to the main sorting facility, but someday.
Okay. And then when that's done, we'll pull from the plates for a little while.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, honestly, we've got some of the encased beams backing up here. Like, we've got a stack and a half already. So that's good. Like, our computer production thing can't handle that because we don't have enough steel frame production, or modular frame production, to keep up with it. Oh, right, because that's what I was going to do. I was going to... I was going to loop these back around to make more modular frames. And that means I have to bring it over to the other side of the base. Or maybe I should try to abandon the everything into the same lane thing.
I would.
You know what? Let's... I hate having no overflow. Actually, no. The overflow is fine here, because everything good comes out before that splitter. So what I'll do is instead of merging both of these into the up lane, I will merge one of them into the up lane, and the other one will be dedicated for the plates. So this one gets to go up that way. Or, you know, I could just disconnect this plate manufacturer and just leave a storage thing of plates, because we don't need them anymore.
Good.
No, let's do this one at a time. I can always merge these back up and figure that out a different way.
Yeah.
So, up here, I need to convert one of these things into making more steel plates instead of rods.
Pipes.
No, it's... So this thing is going to use the pipes instead of... and do the alternate modular frame, which requires reinforced iron plates and steel pipes. Actually, let's see if that's even better. 4 per minute, 6 per minute. Yeah, it's already better.
Yeah, it's always an upgrade. It just may not be as much of an upgrade as you want.
And then this thing is making steel plates from iron plates and screws. Can we actually... Do we have a better reinforced iron plate? No, that is the better reinforced iron plate. It seems to be limited on...
Not. The upgraded one uses copper wire, though.
Right. Which we do have a giant surplus of. assuming this thing is... No, it's not overclocked. Okay, this is doing 90 screws a minute. This is consuming 90 screws a minute and 37 plates. Oh, shit. I think I scaled some of this down so it would match. No, I scaled it up. Okay, so let me unoverclock this. And then make this thing just make plates instead of rods. And then unoverclock it. Put that back to 100. Unoverclock this, put that back to 100.
So your frame production belt, I upgraded all the way from where it's making the vanilla frame to the storage unit.
Oh, shit, I see that, yeah. I like how that one looks. That's a nice look for it.
Yeah, it is. But stand on it, holy crap, it gets you across the base fast.
Then I'm going to get rid of this conveyor merger. And the conveyor merger will go here. So now we have 3 times the plates coming in. So the question is, how many plates are being produced per minute? I'm making 15, so I'm making 45. This thing is not capable yet of consuming 45. So if it were to consume 45 a minute... how much power would it take? So we've got the extra energy. Okay, so it would take 180 power, which means it needs 108 screws per minute. So to get 108 screws per minute, we have to overclock this thing by 115%. Nope, that's 103, so let's do 120%. 108 screws per minute. And that's going to consume 18 iron ingots per minute, and this thing is producing 30 a minute. So it's fine. That is still the overloaded side of it. You know what? Honestly, let's just get this thing to 100% overclock. 100%. And then up the plate production, because we want this all up as much as we can.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, so 120 screws in, 135 out, so screws are now overloaded, and it's consuming 50 iron plates per minute. I'm producing 45. That's actually fine. It's slightly inefficient, but I'm not going to sit there and tweak like 6 other additional overclocks to get this better. And that will result in this thing producing 6 modular frames a minute. See, this is 12. That's producing 15. So this can actually get overclocked to consume 15 a minute. It won't tell me until I actually get the steel pipes into it. So let's just put some pipes in. This one's producing 15 a minute. So to get 15 a minute out, we need 125% in, right? Yep, and that means I need 15 steel pipes per minute coming in, which is exactly what one of those machines will produce.
Nice.
So now I just need to have a source line of steel pipes routed up here. And I'd almost kind of rather not have it blocking the useful stuff, so I'm going to route it like along the cliff line. around these. Up over here. Alright, can we get these belts to run without encroaching clearances? Yes, we can. Nice. Alright, then I need to go up top and then feed the rest of it around. Oh, we went really long on this episode. I'm sorry, guys. I got lost in reorganizing the base and, you know, the chain of things that a new recipe cascades down as far as production. Like, that's the thing. Like, not knowing what the improved recipes would be, I didn't know, like, you know, how to handle the improved stuff. Like, otherwise I would have built that into my original plan.
Exactly. However, I have made so the basic frame belt, I have upgraded all of it.
Nice.
The entire line. So, because the reason I started upgrading that one, I was looking at lines that weren't backed up, because if they're backed up, the belt's not helping any.
Yeah.
Whereas that belt, it's physically taking time to get from one end to the other because it's not backed up the whole way. So I was like, that'll be a good first candidate to upgrade. Is just getting the stuff to the factory faster.
Oh, damn it. That's a mistake. It's so hard to connect conveyor belt lines to poles and stuff from, like, half a mile away.
Yeah.
Of course that's going to encroach another clearance because it's going right through a power line. Actually, I don't need any of these power lines anymore other than... Well, I need to reduce them down. Because I don't need individual ones hooking up to each and every one of the power generators anymore. So I could probably just cut these down to just a single pole right here. And I can run this conveyor belt to the top. And we should be golden. That'll run all the way through. And that will give us a 50% increase in our modular frame production compared to what it used to be. Actually, more than 50%, because I think I overclocked it a little bit, too. Because it used to produce 4 per minute, and now we're up to almost 8 per minute, so we almost doubled it, yeah. You know what? Let's put that at 150%. I might as well have it up that high.
I stuck a storage chest feeding the belt going up to the production facility full of the frames. Just so I could back up the line for a minute to see what it looks like. You should check it out. Oh, darn it, it stopped moving.
The only issue I always have is when I'm trying to underclock to optimize, like, power usage, there's no real benefit for me to underclock. Like, it's better to, when you overclock, bring it all the way up to the full 150. Because sure, it wastes power, but we're no longer power limited. We are gone from those days. And so it's better to drive production more to, like, what its max is than anything else. So can we get this thing up to 18 per minute? That would require another overclocker. Let me go grab like 5 more overclockers and see if I can't really optimize this thing. I'd rather
wish
not
they-
have to build another line to the production line, so the overclocking is, it's worth the exponential increase in power to...
Yeah. I wish they'd made the stackables so that you could ride belts in the middle.
Yeah. Like, just duck down or crouch down, allow it through,
Yeah. Which, is there even a crouch button?
Nope. I don't think so.
Sadness.
Alright. What would it take... Alright, if I max overclock this 100% of the way, so this is 250% clock speed, it is now consuming... It's producing 18.75 a minute. This is now being able to process 18. So I'm going to actually... This is the one thing I will cut back my clock speed on, because it's... I don't want it to be, like, backed up. Okay, now it is producing exactly 18 reinforced plates per minute, which means I need to get to 144 screws per minute production. I'm up to 180. Requires 30 iron ingots, which is actually what that smelter produces per minute. So that is now a smooth system. It'll back up because I'm not going to be able to consume that much. Now, it needs 60 iron plates per minute. I have 3 things producing 50 or 15. So if I bring one of them to 150%, that's 22.5. And then I bring another one to 22.5. That is now 60. But now these things are consuming 45 a minute, and so the smelter needs to be 50% overclocked. And the other smelter needs to be 50% overclocked, and I don't have it. But that will kick our production up to 9 modular frames per minute, which is triple our old rate. Which is actually really insanely good. Because the old rate was limiting how much we could do with computers, and now we're producing computers at 3 times the normal rate.
Yep.
I think.
Well, close enough.
Well, now I need to see if anything else is limiting, now that I'm getting frames no longer being the limiting factor.
Let me go look.
And I don't have to worry about these things being iron limited, because that drill was already producing more, because everything backs up anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, no. Because I boosted production on the output thing.
Steel pipes.
How badly are they limiting?
100% because you forgot to connect them.
What? Well, that would be the issue. Where did I forget the connection?
To the machine itself. Like, literally, there's
Hold on, I'm running up.
Unless I'm lag loading and missing something.
There's just nothing going into... Oh, because I know what it was. So I built this entire giant, like, splitting shunt thing.
Forgetting the reason why it was up here.
Mm-hmm. Alright, what does this need to consume per minute? It needs 36 steel pipes per minute.
33.
33. Which is...
44, really.
Basically... Okay, so...
All 3 and change.
So actually, what I need to do is do a conveyor merger here. And just dedicate these 2 machines into it so it gets 30 per minute in.
Yep. Why do you have a junction right here? That's odd.
Where?
Oh, I see 2 different belts leading into the machine.
That might just be a bug. It's probably because I've taken these apart and then re-added them in multiple times.
Okay. Yep, there it goes. Now it's backing up full of pipes.
So now the question is it capable of Alright, what is it consuming per minute on encased beams? It's consuming 9 a minute. And this machine is capable of producing 12 a minute. So that's always going to be backed up. No. Well, this splitter is going to need to be a smarter splitter.
Yes. Which we can now learn how to make.
Yep, it takes a supercomputer to make it, but...
But we have the parts for that.
Yeah. I really wish there was just a splitter that said, prioritize it going this way, and then till it backs up, then send it the other way. But I think that's good enough for now. We've at least mostly got rid of the limiting factors up here. We've revamped the entire factory. We've got belts backed up. I've got belts splitting off to sides, and... Yep. Oh. You know what I should be doing is not having the excess pipes captured. Yeah, that's actually smarter. Because if I don't have the excess pipes being captured, then these these conveyor belts will back up properly, and then I won't have to worry about it. Because if this one backs up, it's going to put more of the pipes into the line that's producing... okay, I don't like how that looks. If they don't back up, then more of the pipes will go into the line that's producing the heavy plates, or the heavy beams. And that's the one I want the excess production backed up on, not on the intermediate pipes.
Okay, so the 2 steel pipe belts, do you see them 2 belts, tier 4, loading into the factory?
Nope, I see 1 tier 4 in.
Okay, I can't build the other one for some reason. It's bugging out for me. Can you upgrade so that it's all tier 4 belts feeding from the factory straight in?
Oh, do you need the concrete one needs to be tier 4?
Right here, I don't see a belt where I'm standing.
There.
There. Thank you.
Now all desync has been ratified. Alright, it's been an hour and 40. We've gotten a ton of stuff done. I think this is a good time to call it. I don't really think we need to get the tier 4 belts on the concrete. It's going to be backed up intentionally because we're vastly overproducing our concrete needs.
Oh, of course we are.
But, yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.
Splat.
On more Satisfactory! Ow.